Hi, yeah, Sam from SmogR Gaming here. Just thought I'd do a quick room tour to show you what all systems I've got and everything's all working and all plugged in at the same time. Just play whenever I get a chance to, really. Here we go. Alright, here we go. It's all linked up to a 32-inch HD TV. I know a lot of these retro games much prefer to be played on the old CRTs, but I just don't have space to. What we've got then? Got PS2, you can see, just playing a bit of Crash at the moment. Got GameCube as well. Do have to change it into AV. I do have a splitter down here, so I just turn that over to 2, which is GameCube. It should come up. There you go. Bit of Mario Kart Double Dash. Then we've got my favourite console of all time, which is N64 with a bit of Super Mario in there. Let's switch over to 1. There you go. Bit of Mario. Also got Super Nintendo down there, playing a bit of Zelda. This is probably the worst on the finally picks up the screen. There we go. It's not too bad actually today. I have a couple of issues with playing Zelda on there. I know it's a bit pixelated and everything, but it's not too bad. Also got the Sega MegaDrive, bit of Sonic 2 in there. Last one. Oh, and typically it's frozen. So yeah, Sega MegaDrive right up and running as well with it. Everything all works as well. So Sega, I grew up with Sega MegaDrive, and I've loved it since we had it basically. Handheld wise, so you guys might have seen it the other day that I picked up. PSP. I was playing, got a bit of GTA Vice City Stories, which I'm going to start playing through again soon. And got my GameBoy Advance as well, which is backlight modded / screen swap, whatever you want to say about it. Got a bit of Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario 3, and yeah, good game that is. I also do have both of the Nintendo Classics. I've got the NES Classic there. I've also got cable extender for it because those cables are notoriously short for it. I also got the SNES Classic plugged in at the moment, as you can see. Haven't actually played it very much, but I do plan on doing a review on it at some point. I also got the NES Classic. There we go. I've spent a fair bit of time in this one actually. I have actually properly enjoyed playing on it. Also do have the Atari Flashback and also Sega Mega Drive Classic as well. But I don't tend to play on those very much. I grew up more in the 16-bit era, but as I've got the Sega Mega Drive plugged in there, I don't tend to play on the Classic as much. Now I'm just going to go through all the different games I've got for each different system. Start off with Game Boy. I've got all the Pokemon games. Started off originally with yellow. I got both blue and red after that, and then got silver and gold. I was big into my Pokemon back in the day. I did clock over God knows how many hours in yellow, and did pretty much have every Pokemon I had up to level 100 on there. Then we got a bit of BMX. I bought it the other week. It's not actually a very good game, so, but it's now in the collection. Super 4-in-1. Got Tennis, Space Invaders, Alleyway, and I can't remember what the games on it. Tetris, I think. World Cup. Mario Yoshi, WrestleMania 2000, Donkey Kong Land 3, and then both the Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2. Then over to Game Boy Advance. I've only literally just started buying first console again after I backlit modded mine because it's just so much fun to play. WrestleMania 18, most of the Tony Hawk series as well. You'll see a recurring theme here. I'm big into my wrestling and extreme sports. So you've got Dave Miro there and Matt Hoffman too as well. Got Mario Tennis, Golf, Mario Kart, and Super Mario Bros. 3. Also have all the Pokemon games as well for GBA. They are reproductions, but they also work fine. I go to my PS1 and GameCube collection. This is starting to fill out a bit more now as I've started buying more PS1 games. One of my most favourite games there, Tekken 3, and Cool Borders 3 as well, and Cool Borders 2 is there as well. I spent so many hours playing these games. Die Hard Trilogy as well, really good fun game. Same as Rayman. My GameCube collection. There's not very many games in there at the moment that really stands out. I have only had a GameCube not very long, so I haven't actually. I've got a fair few games as you can see, but just going through everything else that I've got. That's one of my favourite games on it. Simpsons Hit and Run, Mario Kart 4, Mario Party 4 even. See Mario Kart. The rest of my games for GameCube are in these boxes because I literally do not have enough space at the moment. And some other PS1 games as well. Next under PS2, I do have all the Tony Hawk's games on PS2. You can probably tell I do love my extreme sports, especially this one, Aggressive Inline. Got on both PS2 and Xbox as well. They're both the other two versions I've got are both in storage. Spent so many hours on that game. Same as Tekken Tag. Love all the Tekken series. See got Tekken 4 there. A bit of Lara Croft. There's a couple of these I need to take back. Yeah, that one. Bought you some CX a couple of weeks ago. Tomb Raider Legends and Futurama as well. Neither of them work, so I've got to take them back. Just haven't had a chance to get back there. And we've got all most of the SmackDown series as well. How's wrestling? Wrestling's one of my favourite things. Ape Escape 3, Medal of Honor as well, Ratchet and Clank, Lego Star Wars 2 Original Series, Dave Miro. That's an awesome game as well. Well, I think it's awesome. I've also got another Game Boy Advance here, which no batteries in at the moment. It will be backlight modded at some point when I get around to doing it. Another controller for NES Classic is an aftermarket one, but I couldn't find a proper one. So I have spare PS2 controllers. Those come out my ears. And there's the rest of my PS2 games. I have quite a few versions of Tekken Tag. I keep buying it and not working. Got all the Grand Theft Auto series as well, which I've spent God knows how many games on, hours on. That's all PS2. Now coming on to all my kart-based consoles. I've got MegaDrive down here. I do have some cases, but they're up in the loft. That's because I just do not have space, as you can see. But Tiny Toons a cool spot. Sonic 1 and 2, obviously. Indiana Jones. Mickey Mania. Psycho Pinball. This game, I used to love playing this with my friends back in the day. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So basically, well, beat 'em up basically. Also love playing this one as well. Robinson's Supreme Court Basketball. FIFA 97. And Sonic and Knuckles as well. The original days of DLC. And we've got two. Take that up there for a moment. SNES. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Jurassic Park. Barkley Jam. Nintendo 6, which obviously I can't play at the moment. Mortal Kombat. Star Wing. Power Rangers as well. And at the back, Simpsons Krusty's Super Fun House. Obviously got a Super Game Boy player as well. So much easier playing Game Boy games. And we got Super Mario World, everyone's got pretty much. Super Mario Kart, same. Home Alone, bought just before Christmas, I haven't had a chance to play it yet. And then this thing, it's quite cool actually. It's a GameBoy Advance adapter. We'll do a review over it. Basically, this works as a Game Boy player. There's a little, you can use the play multiplayer with it as well, and there's the AV out of it. It's quite weird, but it puts it straight up to this big screen. I'll show it off in a second. Come to the N64, which is my favourite console. Equalizer, so cheese. Everything's all in alphabetical order. It just makes it a lot easier with the N64. I've got all the spine labels as well, apart from Zelda Majora's Mask. I did have it on there, but lent it to a friend, which then got destroyed unfortunately. But 1080, Banjo-Kazooie, Bomberman 64, Command & Conqueror, Donkey Kong 64, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong Racing even, ECW Hardcore Wrestling. I loved this game back in the day. Big wrestling fan, so F1 Grand Prix Racing, FIFA 99, Forsaken, the classic that is GoldenEye 007, Big Glover, Hybrid Heaven. I haven't played that yet. I've tried to play it. The car's quite dirty, so I'm going to have to give it a good clean up first. ISS 64, ISS 98 and 2000 as well. Killer Instinct, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Love that game. Such a good game to play. And we've got Majora's Mask, Lilac Wars, Mario Golf, Mario Kart, Mario Tennis, Mission Impossible, Mortal Kombat 4 and Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And we come up here, got Perfect Dark, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Do also have transfer packs. I've got 3 of them, so you can play. It is great having these, so you can play the Game Boy games on the big screen as well. South Park, Super Mario 64, everyone's got to have that in their collection. Awesome game. Super Smash Bros. Great for beating game mates up. 007, The World's Not Enough. Tony Pro Skater 2. Turok 2. And then into my wrestling collection. WCW NWA vs NWA World Tour. WCW NWA Revenge, which is spent so many hours playing that game with friends back in the day. Great fun 4-player game. WCW Mayhem, not as good as the original ones. As those two. These are made by the Aki THQ Corporation, and their games are just phenomenal. World Cup '98. We're going to Warzone. Sorry, WWF Attitude. Then Warzone. WrestleMania 2000, which I don't think about how many hours I spent on that when I was a kid. And finally, probably the best wrestling game in the N64. WWF No Mercy. Unfortunately, I do have a glitched version, which keeps losing all your save data. But the correct wrestlers I've put them straight on my memory card, so I've got a couple of memory cards there as well. Can never have enough. We've got 3 PS1s, memory cards, 3 PS2 as well, Move 2 and my PS2, 3 GameCube memory cards as well. Comes in handy when you've got so many games. And that's that bit for the moment. Here we go with the GBA SNES adapter, which I don't know where I saw it now, but proper enjoyed seeing it, and just quick show how it worked. So plugged into the SNES. I've got this cable here, which goes straight up to the AV cables in the back of TV. And just switch it on. I know it is very pixelated, but obviously it's upscaling from the tiny screen of the GBA to so yeah, just showing that quickly. It's good fun. I've only used it a couple of times, but yeah, it's definitely worth the money on it. Now going to the last bits of the collection. Quite out by the bag. Nintendo 64. This one is actually the Japanese version. It's got one of my probably newer favourite N64 games, which is Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. It's based on the same, but it's made by Aki and THQ again, and they've renowned for making awesome wrestling games. Got Virtual Pro Wrestling 1 as well. Got Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong 64, Yoshi's Island, Pokemon 2, which is our first one. So Japan actually brought out 3 Pokemon games. First one you can play with all the Pokemon on it. Second one you can play with all the first gen Pokemon, and obviously the third one would be our Pokemon Stadium 2. And then just to show you, there's the Jap console. It's actually also had the lugs cut out of it. I don't know if you can see very well. No, I can't see. But it has had the oh, there you go. It's had the lugs cut out as well, so you can actually play American games on it as well. I haven't actually bought any American games. Got the original plug adapter, a couple of coloured N64 controllers. I do have all the original 6 colours they brought out. They've got green and blue there. There's the handle for it as well. All Man 64s as well. All got expansion packs. Just makes it easier to play. What's the price? Another N64 bag. This is my original N64 which I had when I first originally got it. A lovely cheap book. I don't know what we've got in here at the moment actually. Just a load of cables. Cable extenders. So if you're sitting more than N64 cables are 6 foot anyway, but they makes it a lot longer. Just show you the original charcoal grey one. Exact same as the Japanese version. So there's my original N64 controller as well, which has got the original stick in it. There's a little bit of wobble on it, but nothing major. Black one as well. The plug adapter again. Expansion pack. And finally, another N64 bag. It's actually a controller bag, which I didn't really get, but as I have limited space, it's a godsend to be honest with you. And there's the original yellow good stick. They've all got good sticks. I've replaced all the sticks on mine, and red as well. Red cable is a bit chewed up on it, but it still works absolutely perfectly. So you've got all the proper ends as well. So you've got the jungle green in there, which is probably my favourite one. And obviously love the N64, so there's that bit. So yeah, that's my my game room. Everything's all the way, apart from my my PSP collection, which is small at the moment, but it will grow. I do have a lot more in storage as well, but yeah, all my GameBoy games in a Ferrero Rocher tin, which actually works quite well. PSP's there as well. This is everything when it's all packed away. GameCube and PS1 up there, PS2 up here, and controllers for the classic NES and classic SNES as well. With a spare PS2 controller. Everything for my N64, SNES and MegaDrive. And everything in my in here nice and neatly away, as you can see. PS2 and GameCube down the bottom, and 64, SNES and MegaDrive, and there's one of my transfer packs. Obviously you got the NES Classic and the SNES Classic up top. So yeah, that concludes the tour of my game room. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.